Hello everyone. Today I thought I'd do a bit of a showcase of this little device that's been in the making for I think a little over a month, and I'll show you what it looks like, what it can do and stuff like that. So on the top surface we have an LED indicator and the mode switch, where C stands for configure and L stands for log. That's pretty self-explanatory. Here we have a microSD memory card, power switch, configuration connector over here, and what looks like a bayonet connector is actually a temperature sensor connector. And I think that's all it has on the outside, at least. Well, let's switch it on then. Right now it's in configuration mode, which means it will start flashing LED every 5 seconds. That means we can plug the configuration adapter, which is simply an USB to UART adapter, like this one, and configure it. Let's fire up the configuration software. The workflow here is pretty straightforward. Once you've picked your serial interface from the drop down here, you can hit connect and set or request the logger's parameters. Now, there is only two parameters to be configured: date and time on the device and the delay between measurements. Let's take a look at the current state of the logger. Time seems a bit off, and I think I'll set the delay to 1 minute for demonstration purposes. Here and here. Well, nothing else to do here, so I'll just click disconnect. And the connector could be unplugged right now. So now we can switch to login mode, and the logger will start taking measurements every minute. I'm going to show you first what it does when it cannot detect a temperature sensor or a memory card. Let's unplug the temperature sensor and switch to log. And it starts blinking rapidly. Well, let's plug it back in then. Now that the temperature sensor is plugged back in, I can show you what happens when you unplug the memory card, like this. And switch it to login mode. The LED starts blinking, as expected. Well, let's plug the memory card back in and start logging. The LED will turn on in exactly 1 minute, and obviously I'm not going to make you wait so long. So let's just jump to the results. Oh, and by the way, I decided to immerse the temperature sensor in a cup of hot water just to make things interesting. So we are going to observe this in our measurements. I think that should be enough. Let's take a look at what we have measured. Wow, lots of measurements. I think I'll check out the latest one here. One thing to keep in mind when you import those CSV files to your spreadsheet software is you'll have to pick tab as the only delimiting symbol, like this. The others have to be unchecked. And here's the results. The first one was taken at room temperature, and the second one reflects the sensor being submerged in hot water. Then you can see it cooling down and being put in the same cup again and cooling down again. Well, looks like it works. Thanks for watching. Bye.